Hello, I am Marisha and welcome to my creative diary. I hope you're having a great day. So today I'm going to take one design and create two different cards. So let's get started. For my card projects, I'm going to use from scrapbook.com their big and bold Christmas stamp set. I decided to use Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And from their new exclusive set, their Dainty Snowflakes small stamp set. This also includes a coordinating die set. And I'm also going to use the Dainty Snowflakes large. This stamp set includes 3 snowflake images and also the coordinating dies. First, I'm going to position the sentiment in the center of the panel. And then using Lawn Fawn's Black Licorice ink, I'm going to ink up my stamp and stamp it a few times to give it a good impression. Now here's a tip, trick, hack, whatever you want to call it. In the event that you do not get a good impression, you can bring in your marker of choice and fill in the areas that did not stamp well. However, if you decide to use an alcohol marker like I did to fill in the spaces on your sentiment or image and you try to emboss, the embossing powder is going to resist the alcohol ink. So as you see right here, it didn't take. So I decided to stamp the sentiment again, and I'm going to apply the embossing powder. I'm then going to tap off the excess, and then I'm going to bring in my heat tool to apply some heat. And then there you'll have it, a nice embossed sentiment. I'm going to head back over to my MISTI and using the small Dainty Snowflakes stamp set, I'm going to position them on the panel. And then I'm going to use some embossing ink. I'm going to apply the ink and then stamp the panel. And then from there, I'm going to use the clear embossing powder. I love clear embossing powder. That is my main go-to when I decide to emboss. I'm then going to use my paintbrush to remove the excess embossing powder, and then I'm going to apply heat. I'm now bringing in Distress Oxides, Tumbled Glass, and Picked Raspberry, my 2 favorite colors to blend together. I love it. I love how these colors come together. They are just so beautiful and soft. Love it. So I'm going to apply Tumbled Glass first with my blending brush, and then I'm going to bring in Picked Raspberry. And I'm going to keep going back and forth until I'm happy with the blend. And then from there, I'm going to spritz the panel with some water using my Distress sprayer. And then I'm going to bring in a paper towel to soak up the excess. This card front is technically done, but I decided to take it one step further. But first, I'm going to adhere the front to my card base. And then I'm going to bring in some embellishments from Pink Fresh Studio and apply them to the snowflakes. And I'm going to show you the final card in just a moment. For the second card, I'm going to bring back in the small Dainty Snowflake stamp set. I'm going to position them on this colored cardstock. I'm then going to bring in Hero Hues Unicorn ink. I'm going to ink up the stamps and then give them a good impression on the cardstock. I'm then going to sprinkle some clear embossing powder. I'm going to tap off the excess and then apply some heat with my heat tool. And then off camera, I'm going to die cut the snowflakes. I also repeated this step by using red cardstock, and you can feel free to use any colored cardstock of your choosing for this project. I'm now going to position the snowflakes on my card front. Once I'm happy with the placement, I'm going to use a combination of adhesive glue and foam tape to adhere them to the card front. The great thing about both of these card projects is you can mix up your colors. You can choose to use traditional or non-traditional Christmas colors. Whatever you decide to do, go for it. If you want to, as I demonstrated earlier, stamp the images and do an ink blend, or if you want to create a dimensional card, you can do that as well. So, one card design, 2 different cards. Next, I'm going to adhere the card front to the card base, and then I'm going to bring back in the embellishments from Pink Fresh Studios, and then after that, this card is complete. And here is the completed first card that I created. One design, two different cards. Thank you for joining me on today. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope this tutorial has inspired you to create. Don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up button and the notification bell, and check out my blog at thediaryofbellerose.com. I'm sending you love and a whole lot of hugs. Until next time, please take care.